Oh yes! Reverse cannon! Yes!
Not like this! Not like this! Krabs just casually puts a keg down front entrance to the floor, like I can't hear him do it.
And he just goes silent as he does in an scenario.
And like for a while, I like started like walking just like casually close to it, but like not right over the top of it. I'm like, then at the last second, just 180 sniper.
Maybe I should just walk over a keg that isn't in the place where a keg spawns.
You fell for the secondary crab trap. If there's one trap, there's a
Oh, there's a secondary.
Krabs, that wasn't a secondary.
Oh,
call it what you will. Get fucking mad. What? I just died. Oh. No, a bed just appeared out of nowhere and started spasming and took me out. They're masked. One chain shot's the other. You got a tag on the cannon guy on the cannon.
Did we both fucking miss?
I killed him, the guy on the cannon's dead. Oh, Skywing! Oh, holy shit, get wrecked! I need someone to clip that. That was ridiculous. Somebody please clip that for me. Oh, holy shit. 2!
I got someone, I think.
Yeah, out of the crabs.
Oh. Wait,
You got that?
I shouldn't have got that.
Did you hit me through the rock?
I hit you through the rock, bitch.
I
Get
thought
rock banged.
Yeah.
I'm on their deck.
They shot one of those as well.
I can't get killed here.
I'm on the deck as well. I'm on the deck.
Nice shot.
They're up to second deck.
Yes.
boys.
All dead, all dead.
Res me.
Yeah, I got you.
Well done.
They're gone.
You're
Yeah.
such a G! You're a raging crab!
Bye.
Oh, he goes. No.
Clip that, Nico.
Let's fucking clip that. Delete.
Clip it.
Delete the
Clip
VOD.
it. Clip it.
Delete the VOD.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the Crowd News, people. It feels good to be back. Hold up. I actually have some news tonight. It's been one hell of a few weeks, eh? No, not gonna lie. A lot of family stuff going on, but that's not what we're here for today. We're here for the game, so I'm gonna leave that out. Let it fly away. And we'll start. Tonight we'll be joined by Archie Boy. He's gonna jump in with us, and we're gonna do a little bit of factory game. Why am I not playing Diablo 4? A very good question. You never asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And that is, I don't get it till tomorrow. So get wrecked. Should be joining Aussie Oz Mang. And I really got to fix up that light. Charlie, Auntie Crabitha. Bang. Bang. What's happening, champ? What's happening? Bang. Tomorrow I'll be doing Diablo 4, brother. So you want to see what it's like? If you haven't already. I know Aussie's been absolutely smashing it out, mate. Long weekend, eh? I can't wait to see it when it comes up on my screen. Like, see, here's the thing. I need to work out how to do. Here's the thing about Diablo 4 that I need to work out is I want to turn on HDR, right? But the problem with HDR on stream is you get the stream that you give gets completely washed because it's using a different channel space in the way that the graphics are represented. So I don't, I want to turn HDR because yeah, man, seriously, I'll have to get you around. We'll turn it on and you can have a fiddle and you just be like, crabs, I need something like this, mate. But yeah, hopefully I'll be teaming up with Aussie tomorrow, doing a bit of a stream. I might even be on a little bit earlier as well, probably around about 6. So, yeah. I know. EGA, mate, that's what DOS is for, mate. If I make minimum specs. Yeah, that's always a hard thing. I don't even know if sorry, excuse me. I don't even know if the 1050 Ti would run it, and it's like 10 years old. So, that'll be funny. But yeah, tonight we're going to have Archie Boy jump in. He's going to come in. We're going to do some more Satisfactory. We're building up these... Who the fuck is this guy? Hans, man. I'm back, baby. What's going on, man? Just some random cunt, mate. It's been one hell... Like, I'm not kidding you. It's been one hell of a month. Here he is, Joshy Boy. What's going on, mate? Wrong answer. Oh, how's the university going for you, champ? How's university going for you? And that is the perfect response. That is exactly what I expect. Church. Church. Oh man, it's good. It's good to actually have some energy to be back, because like every time I've thought about streaming and stuff, I've sat there, I've got the stuff open, I'm just like, oh, I'm so fucking dead. I haven't got the energy for this tonight, but oh, Charlie misses you, by the way. Cheers, big ears.
Who?
Charlie boy, Sea of Thieves, Charlie.
Who?
The same person who did that. No, I don't know why you're saying it's savage. He did this the last time. Literally the last time, like 2 weeks ago. Man.
Literally 2 weeks ago.
Man, literally
it's
2 weeks ago.
Joke. Still funny to say.
It's not funny. It is open, and
You did. You said oof with 3 O's, and then savage immediately after.
Well, didn't he say that last week as well? Isn't he now memeing you?
Charlie.
Yeah, because he said the exact same thing last time, didn't he? Oof and savage.
How could you, Charlie? How could you?
See, he got you big time, boy. No, he's just
I
letting
don't
you know
even
you
know
love
what
him.
you're talking about.
He's just letting you know that he loves you. I don't know.
If he loves me, he'd join us in Satisfactory right now.
I don't think he owns Satisfactory.
Oh, no, I guess he doesn't love you then.
Satisfactory
Interesting.
is a good game, Charlie. It's alright, Hans wants me to get Factorio, and I'm sure you want me to
Love
do it.
anyone but lunch.
Well, that's it. Time to quit. Satisfactory is on the down now. Nah, update 8's going to be sick. Have you seen all the videos I've been like just sending your way?
No.
What?
I know there's optimizations,
Power lines.
or rather,
Uninterrupted power lines. So basically, if you put those big power towers, these are big ones, big power towers, you can basically zip line across the map on them and just walk away. Just sit there chilling,
Cool.
and you'll just zip line until you get to the end. You've also got the switchable power box thing, where the box you can switch certain energy systems. If you're using too much, you can switch a couple down so that you stay on top. That'll be sick.
I hope that with those power lines, I hope that they have a center where you can kind of just like toggle the stay on the zip line and then just travel along it, so you don't have to do anything. You just sit there.
I think you do. I don't think you have to re-click.
That would be nice. Or hold click.
I don't think you need to hold. I'm pretty sure... Oh, you might need to hold. Just set up a macro for it. It's not like it's a game that you can exploit. Set up a macro that just holds your button and you just keep walking. Just keep doing it.
A game I can't exploit, you say?
Yeah,
That sounds
cannons,
challenge.
cannons.
Sounds like
and,
a challenge, Charlie.
What? No, he didn't say that. I said that.
Sounds like it's time to do a bit of duping.
You're a crack addict. Get out of the powder,
Oh,
all right?
dude. My parents just offered me to buy me weed. uh,
And you said no. Said no. Wish my parents offered to buy. Anyway, yeah. So there's also Factorio in the future. I will get it. They've just. It's just. I just spent $100 on Diablo 4.
well, it's a good thing Factorio is only $30, right?
No, it's 44.
What's spending?
It's 44 unless it's gone
Oh,
down.
what? 44?
Yeah, and they said they'll never discount it either. I was like, damn it,
Yeah, I know.
because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just wait till it comes out on Steam Special or something. They're like, nah,
Never.
Factorio's too good. You're just gonna have to buy it. So I'll just fork out the $40 someday, and
Oh no.
we'll get a server. And I think Hans will join us for that one. Hans as well. One of my mates, he showed up from the one I think I told you about him. The one from Minecraft. He showed up like 5 years later, as if time had. He literally sucked him in and spat him out 5 years in my future. And so I've got him a rig here that when he can eventually afford to buy it, he'll be able to go and play Minecraft with us again, and I can then take him out and we'll just beat him up. Best fun ever. Frost, get over here. Smash. You love it. Dope, yeah. But yeah, I'll get Factorio soon. I just need to save up a little bit of money. Money's a bit tight right now.
Alright, but
housing,
if you ever get
housing interest
Victoria,
prices, man.
you have to get the space mod and play the space mod only.
Is that good, Hans? Or is he lying? Does
It's
he
good.
need to be shot?
Good.
Blanged?
Don't play the base game. Base game
Does he
isn't
need to be
worth it.
blanged? We could blang him.
Base game is not worth it.
I just like the whole idea of automating factories. That just sounds good to me. Like it's
I may also
literally
be
a
trolling.
cross between like a top down. So it'll be like GTA 1 Satisfactory. I don't need time killers, man. I've got Diablo 4. I've got Sea of Thieves. I actually moved my Xbox to my desk because one of the games I wanted to play, I wanted to do a playthrough of Skyrim, like on single player days when people turn and say to me, nah, I don't want to play with you because I'm not going to play Diablo unless I'm doing it multiplayer. I'm not going to play Sea of Thieves unless I'm doing it multiplayer. Same with Satisfactory. I'm not going to play that. I only did that base bit. Now it's going to be with Archie Boy or anyone else that wants to join Satisfactory. Factorio will be the same for me if I'm not playing with anyone. Minecraft's the same. So I'm just like, I'm trying to cut it back so I get just the single player games that I can't play multiplayer in the time that I do multiplayer. And one of those was going to be Skyrim. Menadil Mang. How good does that sound? Menadil. I could just go Menadil Blang. Menadil Mang. It sounds good. It rhymes. That's the really good, like Nordic. Well, I think it's Nordic name for an elf. Because I'll probably do a dark elf archer run where I build an archer that can one-shot dragons. That'll be sick. On max difficulty, of course, because playing on any other difficulty is a cheese. You need to learn how to use potions and shit, people. A bit of fun. That'll be a bit of fun. It's going to be a little bit broken up over the next few weeks. Oh, by the way, the server's open, champion, if you're not already in it. Don't forget to set your network quality to low if you've still got the issue with your low internet frame doodiggy. And the reason why I say it's going to be a little bit sporadic coming back is I've got a funeral to attend to on in the next couple of weeks. So it's going to be quite hard to game when you're not even around. So it's a work in progress as always, and with the kids, it's always a work in progress. But this week, look forward to me tomorrow night as well. Be Diablo 4 for sure. I am not missing out on launch day. I could be fucking dead, missing a limb. I will be there, stubbing my stub into it. I just got out of getting my flu jab today. God. And then not only that, I went for dentistry and got a filling done, so I got stabbed in the mouth too. Bloody hell. Everyone just wants to jab me, mate.
Can I stab you?
No. You could try. Not if I stab you first and harvest your organs. For my meat factory. My Satis meat factory. I figured I'd make you laugh with that one. I'm having a few drinks, mate. I'm having a bit of ouzo, as you can see there. Nice blue motor oil consistency shit. Marine oil, I should say, actually.
I woke up at 3 and I've been drinking since.
Wait, you're studying for uni and drinking? What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Look,
Dang.
geniuses can drink and study, alright?
No, they can't. They can drink and fail.
Watch me, bitch. I mean, I'm currently slated for like 2 6s and 2 7s, so let's go.
Fair enough. How else do you study for uni? You get blanked live. I actually tried really hard uni, funnily enough. One of my things that I did in uni was I did a bachelor degree in software business networking systems IT. And I actually tried really hard. Of all things I actually tried in my life, uni was one of them because I paid for it. And I'm still paying for it. Indexation, 7.71, baby. $1,900 smashed back on top of the Hex loan. All the effort I made in the last 5 years, gone! The government stole me money. Archie
You're
boy.
lucky that you paid it off now.
What do you mean? I haven't paid it off.
Dang.
I've still got...
Oh, you haven't?
I've still got 27k sitting in there.
Well, get shit on.
Yeah, I know.
7%, bitch.
I did. I got hit by 7.71. It's like it hurts, man. $1,900 is a new rig for the capture card to go in so I can get this thing running at absolute maximum FPS without it effing with the videos and shit. You know? The $1,800 is a boom mic, so I sound like a beast, not like a I mean, not like a, you know, a crab.
Not like a what? Not like a what? Not like a what?
I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Not like a what?
I'm not going to
Not like a what?
I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Start with F?
Flamboyant.
Charlie, get him.
Flamboyant was the word I was going to say. Anyway, point being, yeah, it's oh, flamboyance, yes. I got away with it. I cut myself off and got away with it. I've been drinking too much to stream tonight. Yeah, look, I'm not kidding you. I take it with the loan and the lease and stuff, or whatever. Lease. If you own your house, then yeah, the increase is ridiculous. It's we're up to 6.44% right now. We're actually considering refinancing for a better deal.
Wait, for owner occupied?
Sorry?
For owner occ? On a loan?
No. Well, yeah, owner occ, yeah.
Sheesh, that is. I just remember like 1 or 2 years ago, I was giving clients loans at like 2% owner occupied variable. And I'm like, at the time, I was like, there's no way the interest rates stay this low for very long at all.
Nah, man.
And I knew that and some of these clients, they were on the line. I knew that they were going to default if it goes higher. And I still gave it to them anyway. That's how it goes.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing, Charlie, and that's exactly right. You need to. There's no loyal. This is the worst bit. People should actually reward. People should actually 6.59. Oh, you need to get a change, bud. 6.59's the high end. I heard there's as low as 5.9. Investment. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit different. Own occupy for me. I think the lowest I've seen is 5.9. But look, that doesn't. It doesn't mean nothing if it keeps going up anyway. But yeah, we'll probably look at doing refinancing and stuff. We'll probably go through a broker because they're pretty good. They know what they're doing. It's easier that way. Doing it ourselves.
If you think the rates are going to go higher, then try and get a fixed loan.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't mind playing the market because they can't stay up forever, right? Because if that happens, then what will happen is everybody will default, and then there'll be an oversupply house, so they can't let that happen. They'll do stuff. They'll make a tricky dicky thing here or there, or you know, I think some of the easiest way to fix things is like wiping debt and stuff. Anyway, point being, they'll fix it.
Wiping debt.
No, I'm pretty sure if you read, if you look up global bank economies and how they deal with it, sometimes they wipe debt to try and stave off inflation and stuff like that. And Yeah, otherwise people can't live. It's a human created system. Not going to be perfect, man. All good, Charlie, man. Gonna have a chat with Silk. Yeah, he's messaging me a little bit too. I gave him some more life advice. He's welcome to bring it onto the channel. We're a friendly channel. Anyone that wants to come chat in the syndicate's welcome to come have a chat.
What's wrong with Silk?
You just need to. So Silk is what happened was he wore some boxers and realised that they were more silky than silk. So then he fell over and now he's contemplating life choices. But yeah, if you guys feel
Dude,
like
I'm in the same boat. God damn.
contemplating life choices. So if you guys do feel like so much of a non-personal chat as this is broadcast to the world, you're more than welcome to jump in and chill. But yes, it's time to end the news tonight because I actually didn't expect to be going for 23 minutes for Crab News. I had a couple of things to say, and you guys have had a lot more, so that's awesome. But yeah, no, house prices suck, man. Like anyone that owns a house, like I'm sitting on a $600,000 to $700,000 home, and I can tell you right now, that sucks. An apartment would have been less hurty. You know what I mean? Ugh. Anyway, let's go over to the Factory of Satis, because that is what the title says, and that is what we do tonight. Where are you in Game Champion, or did you just manage to just hop in then?
I've been in.
What's going on? Oh, you're in. Are you working on the Canon, or are you just still doing hard drive runs?
Hard drive runs.
Did you change your network stats to low quality?
Yeah.
Yeah. That should hopefully fix some of the issues with the desync. Oh, did you pick the pure copper?
Yeah.
I can check on the Reddit page which one's the best to do.
Well, I am more knowledgeable than any Redditor, and so I have said that pure copper is the best.
I think it is in the top tier. Alright.
I'm glad we agree.
I don't know, I haven't looked yet. But if I look and I find out it's not... someone's going to get a smack. You know what's sad? Isn't the colour gun in this game meant to have meant to take the flower petals to make it change colour?
I don't know. I thought so. Wasn't there some paint?
So then why
thing
can I
we
use
had?
a customized swatch and just change everything's colour anyway without having to paint it?
I really don't understand that either.
Like, it's an exploit. I found an exploit for their own system.
No, I think it's just deprecated.
Yeah, I suppose. Still, it'd be cool to have that back as a feature.
No. No.
No, no, no.
I don't want to be getting flower petals just so I can paint things pretty colours. Thank you.
Or flower
You
petal.
can keep that to yourself.
Flower
Yeah, I am a flower petal.
Butterfly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got to paint. The only thing that does work painting wise is when you change the. Oh, look at that! Look at that glitch. Oh no, it's not a glitch anymore. Damn it. The only thing that does work that's an absolute trap, and I love it, is when you do the change the change for the coded con. When you do like the material change on the coated concrete using the customizer, and it costs 2 plastic if you've already got a copper, if you've already got a foundation down. Factory flips, man. So I'm working on this awesome building area, and it's awesome, by the way. Just I'm not gonna lie, nothing more awesome than it. And so far, I'm running 8 fuel gens, so there'll be 16 fuel gens in a line. I need to work out, I've got Mark II pipes, so I need to work out how many, to make these perfect, how long is that? It's going to take a while to work out. Oh, I need the hover pack? Hover pack. This is gonna hurt. I think that's right. Oh, shits and giggles. This should be good. This should be... I think it's perfect. No, it's 1.5. I'm going to pretend it's perfect. I ran a Mark 1s or Mark 2s? Mark 2s. Plastic, that's what that is. Okay, it's a little bit bigger than it should be. I need to move you. Okay, this is the hardest bit about getting it right. Like, I think that's right. That still looks longer. Yeah, it's behind that by 1. That's very close. Oh. Just not long enough. Okay. So yes, it is just on the edge of that. Alright, let's see if we can get this right. Bloody hell. Why isn't it working? It's got no indicator. Archer, it's killing me. It's hurting my brain.
That's killing you.
Generators. They hurt my brain.
Bad.
Make him stop. I think I did it. It's just a slight bit too long. Suppose it's offset by the mid. Oh, see, that's pipe should... Okay, that's right. That pipe should be on this middle line. Yeah, right. That's gonna change. Have to be... I'm a perfectionist, man. I think that's right. Is it? Oh,
Sorry
there
to
we
hear
go.
about your character flaw.
Sorry to hear about my what?
Your character flaw.
My what?
Your character flaw.
What is my character flaw?
Perfectionism?
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with perfectionism?
Hmm. Interesting.
What is wrong with the perfectionism, sir?
Oops.
Do not- Oh, that's Pog. Right. This is Pog, man. Oh. Let's go from there. Alright. Hey. If this works out. Should just switch my thing to this one. Hook you up to there. Ah. You up to there.
I'm holding a power slug, so why can't I have infinite range on my hover pack?
Hover pack. Because you can't glitch the power slug, sir.
Ridiculous.
I know this looks ugly, but when I'm done, it's going to look perfect.
I hope so.
That's all perfect. Shit, yeah, champion. Oh, where's the wire? Oh, it's there. Okay, so they... Whoa, what was that?
That was my notifications.
That was fucking loud.
How's this? Is this better?
What?
Just turning down the gain of the my.
My. What?
Turning down the gain of my mic.
You played much Skyrim in your days, Bram?
Not much. Only about like 600 hours or so.
Oh, like 600 out. 600 out. No.
I've spent much more of that time trying to mod it and then debugging why the mods aren't working.
You know what? Same. So I never really had too many problems with the mods because most of the time I just, it was easy, it was just done. I have to recolor this because it's all like fuel color, and that's only because I updated the supply. I was going to do a gantry through the middle, and I need it to look perfect, man. Oh, fucking schmick eye. That's actually looking quite schmick. Let me check that.
Yeah, usually whenever I played Skyrim, modding took so long that by the time I could actually play Skyrim, I didn't want to play.
So here's something for you. I downloaded a pack that I got off Church, who told me, yeah, Crabs, come do this pack. It's 6 Skyrim. It's actually Skyrim 5. It's not even the TES 6 and things like that. It's actually an outdated version of the old RIM. So it's actually pretty funny. He basically... It's got over 2,000 mods in it. Tons of graphical overhauls. The thing chunks on my 3080. Like, I can't get 60 FPS.
Yeah, mod packs are definitely the way to go.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the jungle. Special music. Alright, so I'm looking for... Not the calculator. Alternate recipes in depth analysis. Okay, let's have a look here. So, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Alternate compact steel, iron alloy, pure caterium. Compact steel is in the not recommended list. Iron alloy is in the not recommended list. Pure caterium is in the not recommended list. Okay, so it's the lesser of three evils. Iron alloy seems pretty standard. Yeah, compacted coal's pretty trash. Right, slap another drive in for me, champion. Please. I love my little factory. Hey, it's sick. Oh, have you seen my little compact house that I built off it? Oh, that's fucking sick too. It's actually killing me, right? Can't do it. Can't. I just can't. Just can't do it. Must be linked correctly. Oh, it's better. Alright. Right. 2, so I love the top down, like the ability with the hover pack to go top down. I just sit up here and build from above. So I get proper layouts done. It's fucking brilliant system. Whoever invented it, fucking genius. Hover pack, hover pack, pack. So besides you, you been playing any other games, Champion? I saw you jump into something the other day. I can't remember what it was though. It wasn't Deep Rock. But I think you do play Deep Rock, don't you? That deep cock. Oh, it's on the phone. Oh, moan. Something underrated that I can't stress out more about, not just this game, but not this game, but like in general, is the Discord overlay in the top left-hand corner. I can see that he's muted. Now I don't have to use real estate on a screen to see whether I'm muted, he's muted, or what's going on, you know. Love it. Sea of Thieves never had that capability. Sea of Thieves always never worked on the overlay. Don't know if it's changed since the days of you know, Sea of Thieves doing Sea of Thieves things, but it's yeah, that's all I can say, eh? It's like magic. Just got to fix up these foundries. I want these all to be on factory style, beautiful coaties. Can't have your fuel generators looking like trash, can you? No sirree. I will be making a return to site. That's a given. Just a matter of time. The moment D4's come out, oh, there's no power this end of... Just a matter of time. This thing needs some range, man. Up anyway. Hey, alright. It's the old east-west pipeline. Jenny in. Og. Og. Alright, no more fuel Jennies on that line. That's it. What can I make? This is sick. It's time to hook them all up. Turbo fuel to be made. L's to the year. Right. Now the way I do these is I use this line. First available green. Green. Then it's green, I slap it in. Right on the edge. That way these things are kind of hidden away. One of the things I found that just makes it look nice. I'm using archaic poles. Oh, I'm out of power. Hang on 2 seconds. Power. The reason why I use the archaic stuff is it's cheaper on materials. Oh, serious? Come on, dog. Power. Then, as the grid hooks up to these bad boys, get ourselves some serious extra generation. So now we're looking at a good, healthy, look at that, step down, step up. It's 900 megawatts of power here. And all I have to do is link this. And that 900 enters the grid. Bam! Boom! 4125 gigawatts, mate. Production just jumped. Still can't beat the max consumption though. If everything was running at 100%, still don't think I'd be able to. Which is okay. Now, the way I'm going to do this. Can I go further with concrete? I have to. Can I fit another 2 rows of a condensed version here? Or should I run a one-liner? First off, how many we got? 8. 16. Thing is, I know I could run another lot. Question's going to come down to if I can slap another 2 fuels. Add it into. Problem is, we want transport lines. I could probably do 1 row of fuelies along here, making it nice. Fuck. See, 1 row of fuelies going along here. It's better to set them up like this. I've got to have a bit of a think, eh? You back, Archie boy? No. Question's always going to come down to how compact do I want to make this. And it'll have to be fairly reasonable. Like I need another 8 along here at least. And another... Can I do 2 lots here too? Can I back to back these things? Let's have a gander. If I could back to back, technically I'd slap it there. Gives this whole one for a gantry. Pipe goes in here. Need to fill this with concrete. Fuel. See, that would, where I want it would be about. That's got like a whole. Like half in on square, so it's there. What does that give me? Doesn't really work because of that. Oh, I'll check that. And it's going to make it difficult because I want to fit as many as I can along here. Like, I could do it, but she's going to etch into the... Dirty rat. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. This is difficult because I want the factory to look nice, so maybe if I do instead of trying to fit 2 on there like that, which would be extremely hard, I just do another row of pipe up the guts here, have another set along there of 8. So what's that? 8, 16, 24, do another 8 along there, 32. And do another row, that's 64. It's 32. How many generators can I do? Check out little base. I could do 59 in the first instance. I could do 60. Do double that, so 109. Oh, man. 1.26 times 2 is 118. 32. And calculator. 32, 118 divided by 2 goes, I could do 3 stories, 0.6. That 0.6 can be turned into turbo. That works out, I think. Because I've got to double this anyway to get the double. So this whole thing is going to be double the height. Or if I try to squeeze them in. 8, 8. And then I've got this little section here. Which I don't know if I'll use now because of... Could I fit 2 fuels here? Factory wall just up there. Like I could, it just won't be nice. Like if I'd style this means I might need to just go and redo this. If I styled this properly based on the confines of the borders of our of this, I'd be able to cut that down. Just make it smaller. Only needs these things can be like right up to the gantry. That's not an issue. Cut myself some more room. These are the joys of building a really good compact fuel generator with as many as it can fit. Oh, first things first, customizer. Okay. Alright. Okay. Have to move those. Sure. For sure. Aussie. Archie boy, where'd you go, bruh? You like fucking disappeared, mate. Forever. Like a riff waffle. I think he got buried by the pyramids, old waffles, mate. No idea where he went. Alright. Biocoal. Pure quartz and caterium. Alright, so what I've got up here that you guys can't see, it's actually a little satisfactory guide that tells me highly recommend on the caterium white. Pure quartz. Somewhat recommended, so caterium wire is still better right now, and biocoal, which I don't. Doesn't even exist. It must be a newish recipe. Caterium wire. To snap in another party drive. Oh. Try not to make this thing too big because I want it to fit on 2 levels. Because this will fit on 2 levels. So it'll be this level, then another level, and then it would just be one big factory. I might even put some battery storage or some rubbish or a train station around here or something like that for future trains and shit. So it'd just be nice, right? So just trying to work out the best possible. Because each factory has those nice borders, which can also be gantries to walk on. A lot of it's just wired up like crazy, so see how we go. Might have to run wire underneath the gantry or something on that. Zip line across the whole factory floor. But judging by the way this is done, if I did it here, one needs to be one on. Done it there. The one. Then you have that one there. You back another one onto the back of it, go across. Back another on the back of it, go across. You might be able to fit one more in. Fuck me. Alright, well. Might as well finish this row so I can... Cut. Okay. So I'm going to put the power line in, then I've got to have some sort of walls. Probably put a wall around the back of there. Don't need to really have that there. Whole row can disappear, that whole row can disappear. And factory wall. That looks sick. This will have to go to there or something. But comes to it. This one down. Yeah, this is going to be perfect. Bang. Fuel factory. Can I do one more? Can't afford it. Answer is yes. Answer is no. That's it. 8. 8. See that I'll be exactly, it's the same size as that, so I don't know. Just because I'm going to put a gantry on it, like it's just going to be, oh, it could be a 1 width. Have it start there, a lot closer. How big's a gantry? Let's work that out actually, because I think that's what I'm trying to work out, and it's not. I'm gonna do a catwalk. A catwalk is fuck all. Let me go up. Why am I going up? Is there a key I'm not pressing? Codex. Say anything about. No, we left. Okay. I honestly... No idea. None. I've pressed something and it's worked. Okay. Yeah, see, so a catwalk takes up one tiny spot. So, realistically... And it could start here. I'll do that all the power stops, so I will put another row of power in. I think the hardest thing about this is the fact that I need to make sure there's power. Extremely hyped for Diablo 4, guys. Absolutely looking forward to smashing it out. It's gonna be mad. I'm not sure what class I'm gonna pick. I suppose it depends on who I'm playing with and what class they are. If they're like, you know, sorcerer. I do like sorcerer, sorceress, whatever. Depending on gender. Necro would be fun, and a druid would be fun. Back in the old days, Druid used to absolutely tank. Diablo 2 Druid is an absolute beast of a character. From memory, that you don't have that shit yet. Don't even have that shit yet. Changed ya. Boy. So this setup that I've built should theoretically be able to power should theoretically be able to power 59 generators. And if that works, it's going to be sick. It's going to be an amazing mega factory. And I'm doing it so that the pipes are perfect. Like everything perfect. That's why it's taken me so long to do this. I need more copper sheet. Don't worry, I'll get more back from the other side. Sick. Copper sheet. That's sick. Means that I'm working, man. Burning through my subs. And I had Archie Boy in charge of the old canos. Yeah, I can claim back some of that. There you go. Here's the spares. Just claim back. Just need to know that I'm going to be running out of copper sheet. It's good to know. Alright. Now the really cool thing is I could repurpose this as the front entryway and the power can actually go around the back along the walls sort of thing, so it's a decision. Do it to maybe put and have that come to wherever it needs to here, and then yeah, flip these around. See, that's better. Much more condensed. Yeah, shit, yeah. The cool thing is too, I could run a packager here. As long as there's a belt of stuff coming in from wherever, packager can package leftover turbo fuel. Should work quite well. Only issue is going to be yeah, now they're all linked to the grid. How are we running? 3.9. Oh no, 4.1. So we're still up to the same amount. Yeah, because we haven't. Now I've got to turn these all red once they're perfected. Which makes me sad. That's alright, because I can work with this. The next power plant to work on is actually the coal factory. I want to max that out too. No reason why that can't be maxed and pretty. It was just to start with, I wanted to do the factory. Because I had the coal kind of supplementing the power for all the machines, so I couldn't really flexibly work with that. Oh, such hard work, guys, such hard work. Because these are so short, they can't actually have indicators. Hey, he's back. Bro, you alright?
Yeah, it's my sister and her fiance called me about my parents trying to sell me weed. Well, not sell me weed, get me weed. And then her fiance started going into stories about what he experienced while on DMT. So
I gotta ask why.
Why?
Yeah, why? Why the weed?
Why what?
Why weed?
Why weed? Apparently it makes people feel better or something. I don't know.
Is it like, it's not legal though, right? You're in Australia. Yeah?
Apparently it is legal now in Australia for medical purposes.
Yeah,
but I'm guessing that's only if you obtain it from a doctor.
Correct.
They are not doctors.
Correct. Okay.
Well, anyway.
I'm just, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised.
I'm not.
I am.
They are wacky people.
Are they on weed?
You know, probably not, but
they can get it, which means that they know someone who has, and they haven't even done
they do know someone who has it.
Yeah, probably done it too. It's all right.
No,
Just
but it all started because
yeah.
my mum was upset that we implied that she was an alcoholic.
Oh, does she drink more than 2 standard drinks a day for a week?
No, we just said wine makes mummy happy, and she interpreted that as we were telling them that she likes being an alcoholic. Something.
I like mine. I like Sambuca. I like all sorts of drinks, but I'm not an alcoholic. And that poll
Wine makes Krabby happy.
wine makes Krabby happy. Oh no, you called me an alcoholic. I'm gonna have to kill you.
You're an alcoholic now. Oh.
I'm gonna have to kill you.
But I basically just told my sister and my brother, who have both
Brother-in-law.
participated.
Otherwise, that's just fucked.
No, my actual brother. That we need to treat the parents with kitty gloves because they have the emotional stability of a child.
You know, funnily enough, there are a lot of people that still have the emotional stability as a child, and that is actually factored into a new study and system where a lot of people, and where a lot of people basically, you may have like the brain for a lot of certain things. Like you got your IQ, which is how good you are with general knowledge. You got an EQ, which is your emotional capability, and they're starting to say now that geniuses are only recognised when they have all 4 of the Qs. There's another 2 more. I can't quite remember what they were, but one of them is emotional capabilities and able to deal with problems. And I think that might be a different one, but there's one that's emotional standpoint and ability to deal with certain aspects. So yeah. It's very interesting. Worth a read. You ever get a chance to see something about it, but other than that, it's kind of just a talking point. It's only a problem if you admit it's a problem. If you don't admit it's just a hobby. In that case, I'm going to go and drink my 7 bottles of Galliano now, and I'm not an alcoholic.
It's just like
it's a problem.
They're fully grown adults who are more than double my age, but they are less emotionally secure than I am. So.
That happens. Look, that can happen to any family. All right. So what I did is I've built the first set. So there's so there's 16 fuel generators in a line, perfect line that's going to have a catwalk going down the center over the tubes and a wall behind it, and I'm maximizing the space. I should get another 16 down, and then maybe another 8 or something. We'll see how we go. I'm just about to start the second row, but to do that, can I shut off that row? Yeah, I can. I'm going to run out of fuel jennies for this too. So take a fuel jenny. Get rid of this. Flip him round, because he can snap back onto... The cool thing about this setup, if this works... Fuck yeah. Centralized power. Now I just need to do, was it half a... Used 1 concrete slab worth. Yep. That's it. I will fix you up in a second, but you can be powered. And then... Do I have enough for another fuelie? Yeah, just. Oh, you put in another MAM thing for me. Sweet.
Yep.
Does that look the same? Yep, 3 and 3. Yep. Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go check the MAM. So yes, I'm this is crazy. So this is my 3 crude refill for anyone that missed out on the last stream I did. I'll run through my setup. It's absolutely neat. I know these are on an angle, but it's the only way they work. But it's still delicious. I'm actually starting to use some of that coal too. Boy. Alright, looks like we're getting some... Ooh, sloppy ammonia might be a good alt recipe, actually. I think that's the one you can min-max because it's 10 bauxite, 10 water. So it's dead on an amount to give you 12 ammonia.
Possibly.
I'll just
I don't
check.
know.
Yeah, sloppy ammonia's in the somewhat recommended, okay. Radio connection unit. Can
Again,
you
I
look-
don't think it matters. We'll have almost all of them by the time.
Not recommended. Plastic battery. Not recommended. It's going to be sloppy anyway. Cool. It's only because you can min-max it better. If that makes sense. It's because it's 10 bauxite to 10 water. So one water tower uses 120, right? So you just make sure it's getting 120 bauxite. It's a 1-to-1. You don't need to go reset the fucking water shit. There's no byproduct. Or is there? Oh, you can drop it down to match the byproduct anyway, so it doesn't matter. Point being, it's POG. Oh, hello.
What's the oh hello for?
Sorry, it was delayed in the removing of things.
I noticed that as well.
Just a slight delay. It wasn't much.
I tried placing a power pole and it wouldn't place, and one of the creatures was running on the spot, and I was like, am I crashing?
That's probably what the low network was, to stop you from crashing. Yeah.
Well, I've crashed multiple times.
Oh, have you already?
Yeah.
Why though? I haven't crashed once.
I don't know.
So tedious.
Remember, I am on the shit internet at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it good for you.
Yeah.
You didn't crash on the good internet, so it's most likely just the connection.
Yeah.
It's not much you can really do. Just fair enough. Just keep joining, it's fine.
I should be getting good internet back soon.
Well, soon I'll be playing Diablo 4. Although I can, at any stage you want, I can open this up and let you play. No, I'm not a Scrooge McDuck. You wanted to go build something like crabs. I want to build. Let me, please. Like, yeah, no worries, mate. As long as it was during the day and I was home.
Crap, so what if I told you that I need to piss? Would you let me piss?
No. Not until you
Hold it
smoke.
in.
Not until you eat 10 joints in a row.
To eat 10 joints?
Correct.
Are you saying I have to roll them up first and then eat them?
Correct. Apparently it hits you harder.
Not eating the joint. It's more like putting the weed into an edible. But anyway.
What's wrong with eating?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating, but I wouldn't wrap it up in paper and then eat the paper as well.
What's wrong with eating paper?
You can just eat the weed. You don't have to eat the paper.
But the paper's like the rice paper that goes into the dessert, you know? You gotta have the rice paper, sir.
Is it really just rice paper?
Just rice paper? I didn't know you could get one.
Look, if
No,
there's holy
rice
water,
paper's for
then you can get.
cakes. But you can get it. It is used in religious, like, you know, bread.
Cakes.
The bread of Christ.
Religious cakes?
I don't know. They're fucking disgusting. I ate one.
Oh, the rice crackers.
I'm not eating anyone's. I'm not eating anyone's fucking body again.
You ate a human? Damn.
Oh, that was the body of Christ is the cracker.
But you know, if you're a Catholic,
Even the
you
wine
actually-
was trash. It's meant to be the blood. Why can't it be expensive, good wine?
Why are they cheaping out on Jesus' blood, bro?
Yeah. No, I'm fucking for real, eh? I went to a church service for my granddad when he died, and I wanted to try the bread. Why can't I say crack? What? No, it's
Cracker.
not. It's what you get in a bloody biscuit packet, you bloody goose.
What? That's racist?
Some of them are chocolate coated.
Against
as well.
which race? Please
Yeah.
inform me so I can say it more often.
The chocolate
But,
coated
you know,
ones.
Chocolate coated crackers?
Yes. Apparently.
Oreos?
Yes.
Okay.
It's racist to all.
God, I love me some Oreos.
I think I played around that a little bit. Do I have any motors? I need motors.
I'm holding a lot of
I
motors.
played
for
around
people.
that well, Hans. I played around that well. This epic generator setup is epic already, and I love it. And I have no idea if I'm going to fit another row in there or not. But I have to be careful because there's actually a limit to how much turbo fuel can actually go through this pipe. I always forget that there's a master limit on the pipe. Like there's no, I just, 900 fucking. Oh yeah, I was going to run you through this, sorry. Alright, so there is a pure oil node sitting up there. That's where the pure oil thing is, Hans. And at the top of the hill up there, coming down that ginormous tube, is, I believe that's coal. Just plain coal. And then further out there, at that nice, beautiful thing out to the middle of nowhere, is sulfur. And basically what happens is the sulfur comes down this, and the coal comes down this in this line, and I've piped the oil the other way, but we'll follow the coal first. There we go, the coal way. And then that gets split up into these, right? So here we've got 9 assemblers. And out of those 9 assemblers, one of them set to a certain amount, the rest of them are all 100%. I think it's 22.18 or something. No, I don't. If I had too much time on my hands, I'd be streaming every freaking night, bro. This is like a couple of nights. This is literally, how many nights was this? 3 nights I built this. So it's actually quite easy when you think about it. Then the compacted coal comes across here, and as you can see, the power's all beautiful. And then gets fed into this belt, which then comes down and separates into these refineries. Now, I'll get to them later, because that's one half of the recipe done. The second half of the recipe is that oil coming around the outside there on that black pipe comes into here and goes into these 4 sludge refineries. Now, these 4 sludge refineries make oil. I think it's an alternate recipe, I'm not 100% sure, but it basically makes the purple crude oil, as you can see here. And I've done this really neatly, so you can see that the actual pipes are linked. Everything looks perfect. Even the conveyors are on poles. Everything's raised up. And yeah, it's nice. So the petroleum coke goes off, which is a byproduct, goes off into this awesome sink. So it will forever make tickets, because guess what? It's an awesome sink. And it's just going to constantly sit there and take this because we don't need it. I could send it off somewhere else to make fabric. And this could be like a constant fabric farm, and then turn the fabric, stages down the line into something else to make it worth more to the awesome sink. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Whatever. So then what I needed was 3 water extractors running to pump water into the blenders. Now these are an advanced item back in like one of the latest tiers. It's literally after the manufacturer. And pumping the crude oil, like the heavy oil residue and the water into the blender, turns it into fuel. So 100 fuel per minute, 50 and 100. So what happens is these are all set to 100, 100, 100. I think one's like 20. I don't know if this one's the 20. 20%. And that makes me enough fuel here to go into these 16 refineries to make the turbo fuel. Now, as you can see here, the output is turbo fuel, and the input is fuel and compacted coal. And that's measured here, so... Oh, you have no power? Jesus Christ. None of those have power. It's no wonder they're not doing anything. Alright. Alright, now they've all got power. That's better, baby. Anyway, now they're working, which is good. I would have found out sooner or later. So yeah, now they're going to fill up. And they're going to start producing more turbo fuel. 18.76 per minute times 16, which is quite a lot. It's about 167 or something like that. And so that turbo fuel then gets pumped out, and as you can see, I've mapped it around itself, cut through the guts here, and then bent it around here, just because this was extra factory floor space, and it's easier to pipe it. And then I've got it running down to the fuel station. As you can tell, I'm going to turn all of this into red anyway. But the equivalent of this one floor, it will make 59. All of this will make 59.9 generators, fuel generators, and each generator is like 175 megawatts. So we're looking at about, is it 8 gigawatts of power for the maxed out system. Now, the cool thing about that is that's just one row. Now, I could leave this at one row, not even fence it in, but I'm going to fence it all in at the end there with concrete. Really beautify it up. Have some catwalks like I did this base thing here. It's a beautiful little base thing. It's a delicious little thing. Got a beautiful look at that freaking alien style lights in here. Got my little fuel generator. That's how much I'm going to be making. So 8.886 gigawatts, 59.26 gens. And I'm using, to do this, 2.1336 a minute of sulfur, 2.1336 a minute of coal, and 120 a minute of oil. Now, I was like, okay, this was a prime spot because of the 3 items are real close to each other, and they're kind of out of the way on a nice lake. As you can see here, I've built on a lake. So it actually looks quite nice because the lake's been covered. However, at the same time, I looked at this and I went, hang on a minute. I've got a Mark III miner on that, and I know I could double that. So I could get 426.72, and I could do the same 426.72 on that as well. Both those nodes are normal nodes, so I can clock it up that high. And the oil, well, it's a pure node. It's already pumping out at 240. So I could double this. All I have to do is replicate this, again, on another level, and replicate 59 generators at another level, which would be amazing, right? Sure. Yeah, these are all working now because these bad boys weren't even filling. Now they're filling. Blenders are on tap. Water extractors are running. Look at that. Constant deliciousness. But the idea is to do this and then work into the polymer resin. Fused uranium cell. OC supercomputer. Alright. Not recommended. Literally the bottom of the list. Polymer resin. I don't think there is any resin recipes in here. Try infused uranium. Uranium fuel units better for resources. But infused uranium cells still not too bad. What do you think? Would you use the infused uranium cell? It uses 5 uranium,
yes.
3 silica, 5 sulfur, and 15 quickwire. The problem is we don't have heaps and heaps and heaps of sulfur.
From the whole map?
There's not that many sulfur nodes, dude. What's the standard uranium recipe right now? What's it make? Encased uranium cells, does it? Yeah, honestly, the other one's better. It's 20 per minute. Because we get only 20. Yeah, production rate 25 per minute. And that's still giving us a leftover on the that'll give us leftover on the sulfuric, and that uses just concrete. Uranium. Just more uranium. The other one uses less uranium, so you could double your uranium, basically. And it doesn't use sulfuric acid, I don't think. Oh, which is sulfur anyway. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it does actually make sense to use the other one because it skips a process. So you put into a manufacturer 5 uranium, 3 silica, 5 sulfur, and 15 quickwire, and you'll get 20 per minute uranium cells instead of doing the whole sulfur and water into sulfuric stuff with a blender. Is that beneficial for you?
Just get me anything with the word nuclear in it. If it looks green, get it.
If it's green, it's good. Alright, man. You're a champion.
We love cancer. Cancer appreciation time.
Actually, honestly, joke is maltimed. Yeah,
Oh shit! It is very maltimed. My bad.
all good, mate. I understood it was out of the lightest of reasons and for humour, but just not a good time, man.
My very bad.
uh, all good. That's the problem with something like that. It takes people way too young. But in all purposes, I am an avid user of the cancer jokes, so I respect your joke. Now it's time to get some motors and get back to the goon. Do I have any motors? Oh, I need stators. Did you get a separate production for stators going on before you ran off to do hard drives, or not?
Maybe not. Who knows?
I might be able to make them here, to be honest.
I'm shoving a lot of things into my brain right now, and if you think that tiny thing is something I've shoved in there, having a laugh.
Yeah, I am. What's needed for a motor? It looks like I'm going to be making motors. Oh, I need stators. Right. There's some pipe here. I think it was further up. Well, because I was going to make I'll make the stators, and then what I'll do is, once I've made the stators, I'll run off to the, I'll go and make the batteries. I wanted to make a set of batteries for this thing and isolate it on its own network. So that way, they'll charge up, they'll sit there, and if stuff starts happening, like, we could switch them off. Like, once they're charged, I'll switch them off. I can't wait for Update 8 coming out, because that will allow me to switch them remotely on and off if we need that extra power. And that battery bank will sit in the spare gap between the water canisters and the end of the blenders. The end of the blenders, the start of the refineries. So that'll be pretty sick. I'm looking forward to being able to do that. The other cool thing about this area is there's no reason why we can't do packaged turbo fuel. Oh, so update 8 for Satisfactory. A couple other things that I forgot to mention that you probably don't know. Well, some of the quality of life stuff they're doing is jetpacks and other things are actually going to have modifiers based on the fuel type you put in them. So your jetpack can have turbo fuel put into it, and it won't go as high as biofuel. So biofuel's by far, if you want to go high, you want to take biofuel with you. You could switch. You could switch to a default fuel type versus different fuel types. So when you run out of one, it will just start using the other. And yeah, but the turbo fuel is more fast. So if you wanted to get a long distance thrusting, then yeah, the turbo fuel works better, or the biofuel for height. But it's a little bit more slow off the takeoff, if you know what I mean. But you height out of it, like it's a longer burn. So that's one of the cool quality of life features they were bringing. Yeah, I feel
like if you're already going fast, then maybe you do just want height because you can maintain your speed.
Yeah. You know that
cringe.
Something sad though. I think Jaden is leaving Satisfactory. He's left.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sag. I liked him. He was funny. On top of that, you've got. I'm trying to think. What else was there? Quality of life changes. I remembered it earlier, and I just completely spaced. And you got back, and I forgot. Excuse me.
If they let me choose the default power pole I build, that would be excellent.
Yeah, I think there's something about the power pole snapping that's meant to be improved as well.
That's okay.
Like something about, I think, yeah, I don't know. Something.
Oh yeah, did you do the MAM?
Did you drop it on the hard drive in?
Nope, just saying.
Okay. Need another power storage. Alright. Oh, I'm missing 10 modular frames. Of course I am. There was something else. There was definitely something else. I just can't remember what.
I'm very scared of hovering over thin air, because if I crash and I happen to go off the map, that would be horrible.
Just don't go.
But the biscuit is that I get there faster, so
Oh, you want to risk all your stuff? Because that's a per. If you go off the edge, I'm pretty sure that's a perm.
it's right.
So I got a few
I'm just
stages
trying
here.
creative mode right.
Time on my hands, hearts. Alright, so now we're talking power storage. Ah, now I'm missing wire. I use up all my wire. Damn it. Oh, yes, there is something else. Do you know those things that emit the green smoke? The stinky
Abs.
you know what I'm talking about, like those. It looks like
The
termite
crabs.
mounds. They look like termite mounds.
They are crabs.
No, the termite mounds. The world
I'm
ones.
calling them crabs.
Alright. You can blow them up now. On update 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've always been able to.
No. The mounds. The ones that come out of the ground.
Oh, the non like
Yes.
the. Oh, okay, I know
The
what you're talking
non-moving
about.
ones, you'll be able to blow them up.
Thank God.
Sick, isn't it? I need power here. Alright, so how to do the power room?
It'd be cool if they made it so you had to use a nuke to blow them up or something.
That'd be pretty
Give an actual purpose to some of the bomb types that they added.
true.
Also, there is a spider that is leaping through the air at me,
Run.
but it's on a hard drive that I need.
Run. It's not as
Yeah.
far.
I think it's. Encased industrial beams. Is that good shit?
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good.
not good shit, is it? No, it's not good shit. Computers are good shit, though.
Yeah, computers. Those country, like, we haven't got a massive production of it. I need more. What I need more of?
That's why I'm grabbing.
Quick wire. Bloody hell. I have to make a trip back to base. Let's pick up some rubbish. Ah, why would I pick you up? You're in the opposite direction. Should put power here so I can jump.
Yeah,
On
got
ladders. Like, we got a lot of stuff, but none of it's useful to what I'm building.
Shh.
What's actually empty? It's time to take the cannon, sir.
You know, if you like factory games and you also like very pretty games, there's a game called Dyson Sphere Program. Very pretty game.
Look, honestly, I got enough factory games, factoring in Factorio, that I won't need another.
Very pretty.
I got Minecraft, bro, as well. Like, I'm gonna go back to Minecraft again sometime soon.
My condolences.
8. I'll probably get 9 in, just because then this makes sense. I'll get 1 more in, and then I'll don't duplicate it. I'll probably do 3 rows of batteries.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna look sick. Up we go. Fucking yeet. There's the R&D factory. I'll finish building that soon. Alright. Okay. What can I drop off? That. So much trash. So much trash. Ew. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop some jetpacks off too. I don't need 3 jetpacks. Just because you found some. Keep the concrete, I'll keep the silica. Not sure if I'll need an AR limiter, but I'll keep them. So I do need status, I do need. I don't need resin. Don't need any bugs. Don't need the sulfur. Good. Alright, so I need these stators. Is there being stators being made here? So I'll take those. How many of those? Take 100 and I'll take off the. Take 200 silica. So I'm just working out what I need to try and keep going. Definitely going to need more concrete later, but just not right now. Some of these are just filled with trash. Or not. Take that. Take them
Where
to...
is this thing?
Where are you? The Calder, where are you? No screws, but I can make them. Okay, oh, you...
Oh, I've already gotten it.
Okay, so you're taking the modes. This is just rare. What the fuck is this? You just come in and just dumped an F ton of random shit. I will definitely take those.
I didn't do anything. Wasn't me.
Take that. Rubber.
Wasn't me.
Shit.
Me. It must have been someone else, because it definitely wasn't me. I think it was
because you're using them to make
Han.
turbo motors, that's why. Yoink. I need more motors, sorry. What's this? System.
Yeah, well, I need more turbo motors, so...
Do. You have made a grand total of 19. You want me to put him in the particle enrichment shit?
Can you just, like, put some more resources in so that there's more being made?
Yeah, I suppose. Where are you doing the fused pasta? Gopher.
You think I'm using pasta?
Yeah, the fused pasta, the... No, I'm talking about. It's concrete, just make them more concrete. Just doing concrete things. Oh yeah, there. Made 46 of them. What do you need for them? You need aluminium casing. Alright, so the aluminium casing, where's that coming from?
Hey, do the man thing.
Yeah, I'll do that in 2 seconds.
Make it, like, 3.
Getting to a man now. Making my life difficult, sir.
You said do that in 2 seconds, I said make it 3. You're like, oh, my life is so hard.
Correct, sir. Alright, fine concrete. Yeah, nice. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's do fine concrete. Not somewhat recommended. Solid steel. somewhat recommend charcoal. I don't even know if that's on the list. We'll probably never use fine concrete. But 2 coal and 2... See you, champ.
Even you can see that I've crashed.
Yeah. Solid steel will be handy. I mean, I wish I could do something about it. I've tried. It's literally your connection at the moment, so... You'll be fine once you get better smash.
I think I'll be dead.
Let's hope not, eh? Oh crap, that's been dumping. God damn it. No more dumping. How do I take them all? Thank you. I need to find out which one's casing. Alright. Okay, so here we are. I believe this is casing. I'm not sure. Does this need something? Casing. So they're both casing? No, that's rubber. This is casing. Okay. We're out of rubber, so I'll give you all mine. Okay.
Hey, Crabs.
Yeah, mate.
Is Melbourne nice to live?
It's not a bad place. It's just expensive right now.
Is Sydney better?
Look, base those sort of things off your life.
What?
Yeah, where you gonna go? Like, what do you want to study? Okay, fused is working again.
I want to be very rich.
Cooling systems are being
And also
made
take
again.
over the world.
Where are the heat sinks coming from? Oh, this thing. Okay, so it's making again, but we're gonna run out. You're gonna run out of rubber and steel casings pretty soon. But you're making coolings, which is splitting off between there and the storage. And what's this? Probably radio control units. Okay. I need to go get radio control units, and I need to go find out what's happening to the motors, because I honestly don't think the tractors will. Fuck New South Wales. Fuck the police. Look, base it on where you're going to work and where you're going to live.
I work for the new Illuminati.
No?
Are they based in Melbourne? I think so. I don't know. I just don't want to live on the Gold Coast. This place stinks.
Did you run out of...
Gold Coast is only good for like 3 things: the gym, the beach, and
Stolen.
drug.
Look, it's all going to come down to where you work. That should be what I'm looking for. Maybe. Let's catch it. I just fixed up the trucks doing the stators, so we should get the motors back. Find out in 30 seconds. Negative, nothing was in it. Typical. I had to find out why.
Fuck New South Wales. Okay, I'm not going there then. I kind of already concluded that Sydney was dog shit. And Brisbane's also kind of dog shit because there's not many people there.
Wait, what's... Oh, because you're waiting for something. What are you waiting on then? Oh, you know what this will be? This will be fucking pipes. Okay, so the reason why I'm waiting on status is because of pipes. Ugh. Look, again, it's... What is this? This is just some random freaking steel plate. Just I need steel plates. I can just make 100 cups. Alright. I'll do the radio units and then...
It wasn't me, I swear.
Fucking was. You're such a... Oh, you're such a... Sorry, mate. Steel casings are fine. What are we missing? Oh, pewts. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, I'll slap my pewts in there. I'll go get some more. Seems like it's the common denominator here. It's like, oh yeah, this is pewts. Better, yeah. Actually, I don't have those. So I'll put the radio controls.
These are some wild accusations. Completely unbased.
Unfounded.
On reality. Unfounded.
Yep, that's how you say it. Yep, you're done. Yep.
Yeah.
Accusation number 2.
Ugh.
Alright, now that would be radios. Alright, look, I've kept your production going. That's the best I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to the polls to find out why the stators aren't being made.
Pretty sure that is all I asked for, so good job.
It's making some things, so... I put all the casings in there, so the casings are like I took a whole storage container of casings and needs more rubber, but I'm not here to feed it. That's your job. Head over to the... Oh, I'm actually going to use the doohickey. Yeah. When the big power
Oh, I
poles
lost
come in, that'll be
sound.
sick.
That's okay.
Just yeet along these things. Look at me go.
I don't know why they don't just like put some sort of
I just jumped a whole power line square. I'm absolutely motoring, bro.
Wait, how are you doing that? What the fuck?
Speed.
Yeah.
Holding shift boosts your speed as you're going along.
What?
Yep. Quality of life.
You
of
tell me
update
I've been
7.
going...
Quality of life of update 7.
I've been going the slow life the whole time.
Yeah. You want me to do it on the way back? I'll do it on the way back just to prove. Right.
Right. I dread every trip to the steel because I know it's like a 5-minute trip minimum.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need to do it multiple times. I need to go to the steel.
Steel pipes, bro. Time to take them. It's actually, they're actually still getting split up, but I think there's not enough steel pipes to go around. Because the truck gets them. Alright, so here we go. Let's go back. And, oh. See, and then hold shift. Look at me fucking go, mate. Oh. Yeah. Holy shit, it's so hard to actually maintain. Unless, like, with those power lines that are coming, they'll be sick. There is another way of doing it. Underneath, you use the one... Oh, that's the other thing I was mentioning as well. With this, so the way they're doing it in the... A lot of people... I saw a really good design for how they do this. Instead of doing it like the power poles like we do, where you have to jump and kind of like mitigate your way some stupid thing. You could... What's this? Oh, status. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go pump the steel poles into this thing. because that's where it is, and that'd be sick. So yeah, with the big power poles, one, they're going to get rid of the fact that you won't clip, and the second, when you're underneath one of these things, so I'll show you this, Archer. So see this?
Yeah.
You're watching the stream, yeah?
I am looking at the stream.
Hook is up to a connection. Okay, second. I only need to hook it up to something. So when you're doing these, which I could probably just go as a POC example, build. Okay, why is it taking 2 clicks to build? Anyway, now I pull out the grabber. So first off, oh, gotta get past that. Alright. Are you dog shit? Give me a second. Alright. So these, see how I just stayed on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. I'll just do it again. I'm just holding left click, my hands up in the air. And I just
Will that work for above ones?
So when the power lines come in, it'll work. But see how this is underneath? So the other quality of life feature is, say you have another one here going this way. This is for update 8, that is. So see how there's these 3 linked?
Yeah.
Yep. If I was to use this and I look at that one as I'm traveling on this line here, it will turn me down that one instead of going straight.
Cool.
Or if I press D, as in like, you know, D to go left, like this, it will move me left to the leftmost connection. So you can literally...
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's very fucking... How you going? Oh, there's tons of this in there. Why is this working? Oh, it is. What the f*** is going on? I swear it wasn't doing it. I swear it wasn't making statos. Yeah, right. Oh, maybe fixing the truck fixed up the collection. I don't know. Anyway, status. Status are back on the menu. I've got a good 300 of them. Whoa. Didn't ask for that breakdown. So yeah, that's pretty sick. Now look, like, why do you want to know where to move for?
Wait, what did you say?
Why do you want to know where to move for?
I want to move somewhere so that I'm not
Somewhere.
here. But where
Alright.
to move is the
Okay.
question.
Alright. Forget work. Say you can get work anywhere, right? Just say that, okay? Even though that's probably not the case. You could only be a box packer, Danny. We only take the best. Get wrecked. I love going. Look how fast I'm going. Just yeeted myself. Oh, can he do it? Hell yeah, baby! I'm a fucking powerline bandit. Alright, let's have a look at the jetpack. More fuel, thank you. So let's look at it pragmatically. What sort of temperatures do you like and don't like?
Cold.
You like cold but hate anything else? Or you don't like cold?
Cold and not hot.
Well, that's a good win. But that also fits Tasmania as well. The only problem with Tasmania is job availability and internet.
Look, I want high population
Well,
and no
honestly-
fucking beaches.
honestly, that's Melbourne. That's all of that's Melbourne.
Excellent.
Sydney's hot and humid and shit when it gets to like over summer. My brother was up, it was 40 degrees here. It was like Melbourne can get to 40 degrees, but it's like more of a dry. It's not as humid.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus. I need a rubber because I lost some, and I need a computers. This is what an unnice looking factory looks like. Oh yeah, you actually get to
Right.
sleep with your brother and sister in Tasmania.
Wait, what? Wait, that's
Got to
is
tell.
that legal or is that just a stereotype
Oh
like
my
Alabama?
god! How would you? Oh, how would you not know that's a stereotype? You're on another planet, man. Like,
Bro, I live in my room and I program like all day, and then I sometimes play games.
Why do you even have to question that? That's why did you have to even question that? That's how bad that is right now.
I know everyone fucking smokes in Tassie.
Smokes. Really? I don't remember many people smoking.
They had a massive young people smoking problem.
Oh.
So the government implemented a if you're born after this year, you can't buy smokes ever. In an attempt to stop it.
Maybe they should have done that 80 years ago. Oh no, we make...
Shut the fuck up. Is this
Alright.
a crash moment? Did I just crash? Please
I know, but I'm about to enter the Yeet Station. Yeet Station 1! Yeet! Yep, you've left. And I have landed back on the land of power to create more fuel generators than ever before. Oh, yep, I'm gonna swap from jet to hovercraft. We're back to building, baby. You there, champ? Or did your whole computer crash?
No, I'm here.
Just the game crashed again. Yeah, see, I don't know why it's crashing when it runs. Is it crashing or just disconnecting you?
No, the whole game crashes.
So weird. It
Which is
might
why I'm thinking maybe it's not a connection issue.
Maybe it's the area.
So if it's a connection
it's
issue,
in.
I'll just time out, right?
Yeah, you'd think. Because to me, like a crash, like yours, would be like you're exploring parts of the world that just aren't optimized and work.
Yeah, I do see a lot of flashing landscape.
They're working on it. But the
It
thing is,
is an early access.
I think when it's... Oh, it doesn't matter, it's early access. It is what it is. But I think when they bring out Update 8, they said they were doing a lot of optimization to the world and textures and things.
Praise be.
So, hopefully...
Maybe I'll be able to see the world as I'm cannoning past it.
Oh, no, not if you're cannoning, mate. You'll never... Still work. But honestly, I think Melbourne might be where you want to be. Just because,
And there's more nerd shit in Melbourne. There's
there is
no nerd shit in Gold Coast.
nerd shit.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, on the Gold Coast, there is a singular board game shop. One. On the entire Gold Coast. There are millions of people here. And by millions, I mean like 800k.
You also don't have good internet. Oh,
No, I don't. But I live in Whoop Whoop, so all my friends who don't have decent internet.
it's a bonus.
Gold Coast is basically the most backwards city in Australia, I think.
Is it? It's definitely got the most youth drunks.
That is true.
I mean, I'm not lying, bro.
The bar
Hey.
scene is terrible, though.
What's going
Brisbane
on?
is so much better.
I'm not in. The what, sorry?
Bar scene on the Gold Coast is pretty bad compared to Brisbane. Brisbane is really good in comparison.
I wouldn't know. I don't really go bar hopping, bro. I go bottle hopping because it's fucking expensive, mate. I paid $41 for my bottle of Sambuca. I remember back in the day when that shit was 30.
Whoa, you're old.
But honestly, no joke.
No,
Like,
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I remember when even Jim Beam was like, you know, most grogs were $50. Now we're sitting on fucking ridiculous amounts.
Bro, back in my day, the the USD to AUD conversion rate was almost 1-to-1, and so you can actually get decently priced games.
Yeah,
Now,
that was
you can't.
sick. That was sick. I bought a few games when that happened. I'm telling you right now. Fucking equal ass games. Delish. Shy.
I go onto forums and I see people complaining about spending $20 on this game that doesn't work, and I'm like, I spent $40 on this game that doesn't work.
Oh, Satisfactory.
No, it's other games.
Oh. Satisfactory works. It's just a pain.
They do.
Multiplayer. Oh, bro, we're at 6375 megawatts. There can't be much more that I can pump out of this. My production and capacity is actually higher than the max consumption for the first time in a long time. So I'm running 16. It's 32. Still can pump more into this one. Got another row there. Just got to fix up that terminal bit up there. Paint everything red. Put 2 gantries on here. Some stairs maybe from the gantries to the next level. So 16. It's 32. Oh, sorry. Is it 16? Oh, yeah. 16. And then, yeah, I should be able to do... I need to do 59. So I can do another 8. That'll take me to 40.
Probably just extremely biased because I live in nowhere, and nowhere has left a bad taste in my mouth, so I just hate the Gold Coast in general. But
Now here.
still.
Oh, so I don't think it's going to fit. Let's test it out. Oh no, I don't. I just need to put a...
Heat sinks. Those are good, yeah? Uh-oh. Hey, guys. Guys.
Surprise! What?
Why the fuck is there coal being mined out here?
A what?
There's coal being mined out here. I'm so far away.
There's what out here?
Coal. Coal being mined.
Yeah, that's where the bauxite is. That coal goes to the bauxite 5, just behind you. Press the map, have a look. Mate, I'm an advanced researcher. That coal's going to the old shitty bauxite mine. Fucking, there you go. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close, man. I just need to fill this out with another 8, I think. And then fork that off for another 8. Now, I'm going to need to work out if each fuel generator's taken 4.5 per minute. Glitches in the system.
What the fuck? Yeah, I just fell down an entire cliff instead of falling like 5 meters.
Correct. 4.5 a minute. Times, how many am I doing so far? 16, 16, 30, 32. Ugh. I'm chewing wow, I'm only using 100. Oh, wait. How much can my voice make? 144 turbo fuel. I think you can do 2.6 or something like that. Yeah, 2.667. So with my 32, I'm only using 140. That just goes to show how much turbo fuel this thing actually makes. Fucking. That's a bit too high, that thing. Maybe it's not. Man, I love it. It's ridiculous. And I still need more motors. Like, I'm actually out of motors. So I'll go build these batteries. Hook them up to charge. Switch the box, mate. Hearing a lot of noise.
Have the devs ever considered that the landscape of this map is not very good for trains?
Just give me 2 seconds, man. I need to go check something out. I'll be back in 2 seconds, alright?
Alright, bye
I'll be
bye.
right back. There's some banging going on.
Being robbed.
Oh, no way.
Nah, you hit me. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, the sniper hit. Yeah.
Bob does double loot. Oh, I hit him once.
Oh, what? I got rigged, you son of a bitch!
The floor, but I got a broken fucking leg. Leave me alone.
Bad man. Bad, very bad.
This is not fair.
All my shots are awful. All my shots are awful.
Finally, got you.
Oh shit, okay.
One.
We might need to move our ship a bit closer, by the way, Dragon. I got broken legs.
Oh no.
Oh, did you
Alright.
heal?
I just got
Not that
text
time.
message- Oh,
You got
Bloody
rigged the
hell.
first time.
so
I know I got you the
quickly-
first time.
Okay.
No, they were first shot rigged.
It's the gamer! He's back!
It's actually I'm not gonna use slurs in someone else's Discord.
Oh,
I've
wow.
learnt my lesson.
What? Did you get
Get out of
banned?
here.
Ah.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
from
died again.
Discord.
Someone else is aiming at me with a sword. But I got you with your
I
sword.
used
I
the
got
word
your sword.
chink, even
Yeah,
though
you
it's
did.
not a chink, so I don't understand what's wrong with saying it, but you know.
That sounds pretty racist of them, to be
I'll come
honest.
back, don't worry.
Honestly,
Master
yeah.
Crabs, solo champion. Coming second here. I can do it. One solo crab is worth
Josh,
two.
do you know any good
Smash.
KVM switches?
No. I don't even know what a KVM is.
It's a keyboard monitor mouse.
Ah shit! What?
keyboard
I'm
monitor,
underneath the
big
map. Help!
button,
Kill me!
audio,
Hey, crab!
vision.
What?
Kill me!
Oh,
Die!
right.
Underneath the map.
Worked.
I've
Fine.
used a couple, but I'm
Even
completely
though I
fucked
don't
in the
really
head
have
if
the
I
skills
think I
behind
remember
it,
what
I'm
they
still
were.
acting
So,
big.
Oh.
I can't hear it all.
There'll
Crabs.
be none of that, champion.
Crabs, you're funky, mate.
And just there. Then add it all up at the end. Alright. Yes! Oh,
We collected
I got
one.
him!
Some-
I don't know. I was just hearing banging from I think next door. I just not sure what was going on. I was hearing a lot of banging, and then I went out there and I hear some Don't know if it's kid or dude or something. Just absolutely losing the plot. But I forgot to heavy steel frames.
Oh yeah, who did I tell that I thought I heard gunshots like right outside my house?
Wouldn't be surprising if someone was doing some hunting and shit.
No. It was like at night, and it turns out it was just my brother throwing deodorant cans into a fire with his
yeah,
friends.
yeah, no, you
Seriously?
did tell me that once before. Yeah.
Your brother's
Big
an
bang.
idiot. Is that Tim?
Tim.
Tim is a
Yeah.
retard.
Why?
Tamar.
You've been to
Oh,
my house,
no.
right? It's on a massive hill, so he kind of like his friends would throw it in there, run behind the hill, and they'd all just kind of like hold their phones up so they could video it.
Oh my god.
And they were like, it would be a real shame if the can just kind of like exploded towards our hands, wouldn't it? Oh, and my brother had a 2-day in-house suspension because he broke someone's foot.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've broken someone's foot and I haven't been
I think Osborne probably broke my foot.
I'd love to have a broken foot not. It's such a weird look, honestly, it was such a weird thing just then. I'm actually worried about my neighbour.
Why don't you go over there and be like, "Oi, you stop domestic abuse? It's
In my
a bit
fucking
loud."
whale boxes, mate, I'll get laughed straight out, mate. Nah, look, if I heard actual banging, screaming, crying, stuff like that, I'll just call the police.
You've done the thing again, Ben.
But the banging was just one dude banging and making noise. That's it. There was no screaming. There was no second person screaming. It was just, yeah. So I can assume
They're having a really bad day in Fortnite.
they lost their crown. Can you ring join the storages and then join onto something else? Yes, you can.
Oh my god, I just got 2-tapped by this thing because I'm lagging. Oh shit.
Get fucking 2-tapped.
I'm just sitting here existing and then all of a sudden I got hit twice.
That looks sick. Just another one. Make these all blue. Probably do
Yes.
another one. No, 'cause I'll do a gantry over that. Man, the factory's looking good, man. Just need more things.
Even when I see it.
Sucked in for not having not knowing about the zipline speed, bruh.
Oh yeah. I've already told Ben about this, but at my brother's school, there's this funny event. Kid A decides today is the day, the perfect day, for a bit of a wank. And for some reason, he can't hold it in until he gets home, so he decides to do it during school time in the bathroom stalls. Kid B comes along and decides, oh, I know what he's doing behind those stalls, and so he gets out his phone and naturally starts recording. And then he sends it to all of his friends. This, of course, counts as possession and distribution of child pornography, which means the police got involved and Kid B has now been expelled and might be executed by the state.
Won't be executed, but definitely expelled.
Executed by the state? Sorry, what?
Yeah, he's definitely expelled, and I may have made up the state part. But
Of course
probably not.
you've made up the state part. You're a fucking closet fucking Christian Nazi.
Hey, I'm glad someone said it.
Yeah. I mean,
In class.
In class is classy, mate.
That's just a minor crime of public indecency.
Josh, I'm heading back to BTTOG. Will just got on.
Ew.
I know. Bye.
See you, mate. That is absolutely hilarious, actually.
One up in class.
Just bang one out, mate. Fucking. Jesus Christ.
Respect the hustle, bro.
Just, hey, like, mean, if you're bored, maybe rub one out.
No, bro. It's more than just being bored.
Maybe the teacher was hot. Hey,
Hans, can you confirm?
sex teacher? It's probably some ugly ass mole math teacher bitch. Oh yeah, nice. We made another 40 of that pasta.
Fuck?
Oh, it's
Wait,
back.
hang on.
I thought we said we weren't gonna go bully him. Will.
You generated me a voice invite. I just wanted to say hi in the
join
chat,
thing.
and you forced me to
Right.
join a voice channel.
Forcing
Good
is-
shit on. But it was
My
an English
social-
class, and no English teacher was hot. Damn.
My social anxiety forbids me from talking any further, so I will now stay silent.
Fair enough.
Ben,
Yes.
do you remember anything particularly embarrassing about Will that we could share?
Really?
I can't think of anything. He's too much of a boring dude.
Was in his class. Oh nah, some English teachers can be. Just I haven't seen one. So yeah, you're not too far off the cookie plants, mate.
Laptops were issued for work, so I don't know how many HDMI ports it has.
Just get an adapter.
How do you not have the laptop with you?
Because the laptop's at work. We don't get desktops at work. It's just
Neither
like-
do we. We still take the laptop
Wait, you
home.
do work it on a laptop?
Wait. You take the laptop home every day? Oh, right. But you work from home a lot, though.
That is true.
I only work from home 1 day a week.
Then you better.
Oh,
Oh,
leave
so you just
every
take it
other
that day.
You take
I
it.
don't
You
even
take
take
it
it
home
that
the
day. I
one day.
just Citrix in.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
reason I do.
I
wanna
hate
get-
Citrix, so.
See, that's the thing. I hate Citrix, so I want to get a KVM switch and write it off on tax, so I can still use my good keyboard, my good, monitors, and my nice headset for when I do video calls.
That's
But-
what I did, and then I happened to unfortunately buy one that does everything over the one USB cable except power.
That's normal.
So I need a second USB-C port just for power.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Is yours
What if I told you there's a
Thunderbolt?
monitor that does all
Yeah,
of that?
MacBook.
Ew.
I use an
No,
M1
you're-
MacBook as my daily driver, and then we have Surface 4, Surface Pro 4s.
No.
You mean the
KVM
dock?
Switch. Yeah, the dock. What's the dock?
The dock is a Wavelink 5K 2 monitor ports. And then I use 2 USB display link adapters for my other 2 monitors. And then I have that's the
okay.
dock, and then I have a basic USB switch that has 4 ports on the front, 2 on the back. And when you press a button on the top, it switches those 4 ports between the 2 Mac ends.
I just plug
But
my laptop into
It
my
does
monitor.
not work with the motherboard ports on my computer. It has to be on a PCI card for some reason. Something to do with something. It just doesn't work.
Will,
Very, very weird.
Will, I have a feeling that at some point I'm just gonna need you to get your phone out and video record how your room set up, because
My
I
setup
really
is
wanna get this.
fucked. There's so many cables. It's so bullshit.
Because I really want to get a KVM switch, just so I can bring my laptop home, plug in a Thunderbolt cable, and have everything, and then just hit the button to switch between it.
That's exactly what I do, and it is good when it works. But
When
I'm
it
constantly
works,
having to unplug stuff. My monitor has got, for some reason, it's got this weird bug where sometimes when it goes to sleep and I wake it back up, it just doesn't come back on. The light is on, but the monitor is blank, and I have to unplug it to fix it. But I unplug it, and the power light stays on for a good 30 seconds before it actually turns off. So I've got to sit there with my hand on my desk with it unplugged for 30 seconds before I can plug it back in.
Yeah, the residual energy in the caps. That's unfortunate.
I'm experiencing quite a few dropouts.
Yeah, I am too. There's two
Where
in the chat as
you
well.
get logged out of the game.
No,
Or
where
to the
my
Discord.
internet just like for about 2 seconds turns off and nothing happens.
You know why that is? There's a mild amount of water in the air. An incredibly
yeah, I
mild
forgot.
smidgen of liquid.
Oh no, the humidity is above 20%. Oh.
Yeah,
Internet for you. Where's your Starlink, bro? Surely at this point it'd be cheaper than the 4G plus the 5G.
No, actually it ain't. It's like a $900 installation.
The problem is that it's a continued plan, and the plan is actually quite expensive.
It's actually like a $900 installation fee.
Not if you steal the dish from someone else's house.
Hey Will, you want to try out Starlink? No particular reason.
Yeah, right. You just find a listing on Facebook Marketplace. You go over there and you say, "Nah, bro, you're asking too much. Leave and then come back at midnight to fucking take it."
See,
Why
my
not
work
just go to
gave
Ukraine
me,
and take one of theirs?
my work gave me a monitor, and with that monitor, it has all of the capabilities I need. One USB-C that actually powers the laptop, and also transfers all the data. So, Ethernet, multiple USBs, everything I plug in. It's literally
Beautiful.
from the monitor. I don't do anything. It's actually nice. And the worst bit is, it's from a company that I would not expect to do something like this. It's a fucking Dell monitor, and it has a soundbar underneath
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
It's actually a good piece of equipment, so not gonna lie. Like, I heard you guys talking about the KVM switch and stuff. Would be better if you know, got multiple devices, but still, it's just nice to have something that I just plug into the wall, plug into the laptop, and it does everything I need to. Keyboard, mouse, the whole lot. No fucking around, especially when you're doing mixed 2 days in, 3 days home.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Our work did that in the office. The entire building has these Samsung monitors that do exactly that.
That's sick.
And it's beautiful.
Is it hot
Wow,
desking though?
it must be nice.
Yeah.
It must be
be
work for
so
fucking
nice.
competent companies.
That's always the worst bit. You hear that word hot desk and you're like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody hates
But
it.
it's like hot desking where I sit at the same desk every time I go in. So-
Yeah, I know. But like some idiot that's new could just come in and just sit there anyway.
That's true. I've been knocked out of my spot because a pen tester needs it, because it's one of the few desks with like a specific port straight into the network. Like, oh, give me my desk back. Now I have to sit on the glare side of the window, and it's a whole disaster.
No.
It just
Even
ruins your
worse.
day, doesn't it? It's one of those things
It
that just ruins
does. It
your
really
day.
does.
Then you go
Even
home and take it
fucking
out on your
worse.
wife, you just bash the shit out of it.
Even fucking worse, and this is what fucking pisses me off in my office, is
It's a joke, by the way.
it's not hot desk, but like for all intents, it's meant to be. But like everyone's put shit on their desk so no one takes it. But even fucking worse is the people who claim the window fucking desks, and then have the blackout blinds down 24/7.
Oh, they do that
At
in
that
our
point-
office.
That's a Karen.
At that point, why the fuck are you next to a window? Get the fuck out. I want the sun. I will happily swap you the desk. Oh, but I don't
Yeah.
like people walking past and seeing what I'm doing. Well then, shut the fuck up. You're on fucking Reddit half the time.
That's why they don't want you seeing what they're doing.
Yeah, as you say, because you can see it in the reflection of the window.
Yeah, it's like, dude, give me the window seat. It's like when you
Work in
get on-
government. Who gives a shit what you're doing?
Yeah, it's like when you get on a plane flight, like a daytime plane flight, and they like immediately pull down the blind on the window seat, and it's just like,
Mhm.
come on, man. Like I would. Why are you sitting next to the window then?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't get to choose my seat.
I
Stop being
kind
poor.
of have my own seat.
Stop being poor.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, have
It's
you tried
actually-
that one?
Tried stopping. Bloody hell, what's going on here? Just watching this
What are you saying, Krabs?
tractor just fucking lose its shit at me. At work, I don't have the greatest setup. It's basically whatever I could scrounge off the floor, because we're kind of moving offices, so it's like okay, I've styled this ancient dock that doesn't charge my laptop when I plug it in, but still does the keyboard, mouse, and the 2 monitors. I still have to plug a power in. Though they did order me another power pack that I could just leave there, so I can be lazy.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's kind of something. But yeah, it's actually nice to work from home.
Yeah.
What industry do you work in?
I'm an automation network engineer for Telstra.
Oh, nice. I'm a systems engineer for Suncorp.
Oh, nice.
They're basically the same
FPOS
thing.
systems.
Yeah.
Yay.
We have one guy in our team that handles all the, like, banking shit, and he gets all the shit work. The same guy that has to do all of our audits. Every time someone says audit, he has to do it. I'm surprised the guy hasn't quit yet.
That's funny. That's
Guy
absolutely
that spends his
fair.
whole 8 hours a day taking screenshots of shit.
I mean, that's not a bad life.
Not terrible. It's
No,
not the most interesting work.
No,
That's pretty bad.
It's fine.
That's
it's
pretty
fine
bad.
until the audit and risk committee comes along, and then they're like, "So what actually happened here?" And then you have to pull out every shred of documentation you possibly have.
Exactly.
That's what the screenshots are for.
Yeah.
But then you got to explain it to people who have no clue what you're talking about.
Hey, we crashed.
Yeah, see, that's something that's annoying.
Yeah,
If you don't know what the above is doing, then why are you in the above position? That's what I think a lot of the time.
Because I'm a governance officer, like governance and compliance officer at the government. There's a lot of times where I'm asked to brief people, and they have like I'm trying to explain this like I'm
So
explaining
you're
it to
the
a
asshole that
5-year-old.
set up Essential 8.
No, I am not, but I do know the people who worked on that framework, and I want to punch them.
So do I. I got stuff that isn't even plugged into fucking production. Literally, it's standalone in a lab. You can only access it unless you've actually got the lab access. And yet I still have to go put stuff that's going to need internet connection anyway. Makes
Oh my
no
God.
fucking sense, man.
If you think it's bad, like the whole Essential 8 privacy thing, if you think it's bad working in tech and having to deal with that, it is. But then some high up genius thought, oh, Essential 8 privacy principles, that would be great to roll out department wide as just like a fucking SOP. So now we have to, everyone, no matter if you work in IT or not, has to train in Essential 8. And it's like, oh, how can you apply the Essential 8 to the documents on your desk? That's not what it fucking means, but apparently we have to train in that. Look, my job puts my food on the desk and it pays for my internet and online gambling addiction. It's fine.
I'm surprised it hasn't involved a murder. Yeah, no, that mandate is a bane of my existence right now.
Yeah. It's honestly, look, the thing about working in government is you realize all the incompetence, which is wonderful. And you realize how much, and this is the same as corporate, it's like, you realize how much of it is dependent on like 2 or 3 people who, if they quit, the entire system just dies.
That's kind of not handy to have.
No.
We've got so many platforms that are run by like one person.
Actually, funnily enough, I'm actually a person that runs a lot of platforms, and I'm the only person that knows how it works.
Yep.
So
I'm the one guy that runs our proxy.
Well, I'm trying to basically write all this documentation out so just someone could just replace me, because I don't want to be in a critical role. If I'm in a critical role, there's no way I can move anywhere. I just get stuck doing what I'm doing forever.
Always, because they don't want to replace you.
Correct.
Because you're the only person that knows what's going on.
Correct.
See, they solved that problem for us by outsourcing all of our service continuity to India.
Wonderful.
Did you say solve the problem, or did you misspoke?
Made it worse.
What I need to understand, right, and this is something I don't know, how many, like, I've called help desks and things for help and of course it gets outsourced to standard.
Oh, definitely.
But I can't understand them half the time.
Yeah. No, I can't
It just doesn't make
understand my
sense to me.
colleagues from India half the time.
So how the hell would a 70-year-old with hard of hearing be able to understand them?
They wouldn't.
It's
Like,
just-
they call up trying to claim on their policy. They can't understand. They hang up. That's $700 saved. Easy peasy.
It's a good financial practice, actually.
It's practice number 1.
Good job, Sam.
I am in the wonderful position of being a graduate. So the graduate program means that every 3 months I go to a different division.
3 months is too short.
I know it's a fucked
100%
program.
that's
But
too
here's the
short.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm one of the few people that has ever gone through the audit area, the audit branch, as a graduate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also one of the few people who are there who's under 30 and somewhat understands how Access Database and Excel VBA works.
Access databases. Jesus.
I know. Yeah, just it is what it is. And
It's not what it is.
the amount
You
of...
should,
It should be
you
retired.
should train in COBOL and make a killing.
Yeah,
No.
look, the amount... we just don't have the money. We just don't have the money to change over any of these databases. And it's just like, fuck. Anyway,
And then they try to mandate me putting new shit on my PCs, and
Yeah.
fucking database versions, and then you guys are not even fucking running the same shit.
Yep, I know, it's annoying, it's so bad. But the amount of fucking... there's this master email spreadsheet that automatically generates follow-up emails and sends them out to... Like-
Spreadsheet.
Yeah, I know, it's the most impractical solution ever. Like, this should be done through a SharePoint or something. But it's
Just
done through an
automail
Excel...
would be-
Look, it's done through an Excel spreadsheet that automatically pulls from the common drive the information that the files that need to be sent out, like these checklist files for compliance that need to be sent out, that pulls from a different division's like list of who's actually in charge and puts them into the email field and sends them all out. It's a fucking work of art for someone who's never done coding, who barely understands how VBA works. It's a work of art. If that shit
Well,
goes
they could-
down, it's like, it's 400 odd emails that have to be manually generated then.
You use the term work of art incredibly loosely.
I do. It is awful. But if that shit goes down, what is like 5 button clicks and waiting half an hour for the computer to run it all turns into like weeks upon
Fucked.
weeks of work.
That's also could be done by like one off-the-shelf product.
That we can't afford because we're currently running in a budget
I
deficit
mean,
in
you
my
could
division.
find an open source solution for it and then have it run on like a backup, like a VM, and then it will just, if it dies, you just
Yeah.
Oh,
image
no,
out
no,
the other one and it's done. you
No,
know?
no. I know this. Josh and I had a very long conversation about this. I have begged the IT access department to say, let me download this from GitHub and let me run it because it would solve so many issues. And they're like, oh no, we can't guarantee that's not spyware.
So you don't talk to the security guys. Go find the infrastructure guys.
They live in a hole and you can't actually access it. I don't think they check their mailbox.
Actually,
That's
access
correct.
it.
We don't check our mailboxes.
I have tried calling, and I called, one guy picked up, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'll try to refer you up the line, call this number. I call the number, it's like, this line has been disconnected.
It's like, good riddance.
Accurate.
I was
Accurate.
just like, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Like,
Good
ah.
riddance. That's what he's saying. Get out of here.
So my only consolation is I move on in 2 months time, and if this breaks, it is no longer my problem.
That's at least a nice way of looking at it.
Yeah. The bad side is I have to deal with this for 2 months. I've done nothing but troubleshoot errors because people
That's-
are idiots and don't understand how to read like basic instructions.
Yeah, that's normal.
You love it.
Yeah.
Basic instructions, mate. Any worksite has that.
I gave
People that don't
I
know
gave
how
an
to
off,
do
I
basic
gave
instructions.
I gave an offshore guy click for click instructions on how to do something the other day, and he messaged me back, "Can you please simplify?" It's like, I felt like responding to him. No, I can't. That's on you.
I swear to God, some of the higher ups don't actually read the email because like we sent out this program today, which is was a whole mess. We sent out this program, and one of the first lines of text in the email says, "This checklist can be completed by someone else at your discretion." Right? Like if you're busy, you can get someone else that you trust to fill out the checklist. I got
Just
5
happened.
emails back saying, "Oh,
I
can
got
we
DC.
delegate this to someone else?"
Ah.
You're getting DDoSed?
Like, I wanted to rip my head out. I wanted to rip my head off my body. And then my director wonders why I don't like work. Literally, she comes up to me and it's like, it doesn't seem like you're enjoying this division. It's like, yeah, because I'm solving all your IT issues. I'm not in IT. I'm
Did you
here
get
to do
disconnected too,
policy.
Archer?
Yeah, your server's gone.
Yeah, literally, it's actually crashed. Alright, I'll close it.
Sounds like you're not having a satisfactory experience.
No, we are not. Actually, it's 10:30, dude. I actually have to bounce.
Oh,
I'll check.
excellent timing.
It is excellent timing. I'll just check. We'll just load it back up and check it anyway, make sure that we didn't lose too much. But yeah, I had to disappear at 10:30. I have to work tomorrow morning.
Get wrecked. Oh, wait, I have to study.
When you're a father of 2, that plus work, games are literally the last thing you get to do.
So you're saying don't have kids and don't work?
The problem is the work allows you to pay for more games and better rigs to play more games. It's kind of a catch-22. So the more you work, the more money you earn, but the less you actually play games. So you need to find the gaming sweet spot where it's halfway between earning not too much money and still able to play lots of games.
That's why you become a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, that does not look, honestly, 0.3% of people actually make it as a full-time.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
You realize this whole time Krabs was Twitch streaming.
How many hundreds did you make tonight?
Probably 30 cents, if that. Not even, mate. Hey, it's
30
literally
cents, 30 cents.
One dude clicked on your stream thinking it was someone else.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh. That's what Tat Lotto's for? Yeah, Tats Lotto's good. Tats Lotto's a good way to never have to pay for games. Pay for work. You just stick it in a bank account, live off the passive income and just game.
Amen.
Genius.
It's the best way to
All
do
I
it.
have to do is win big on roulette, and then I'm set.
So
I'm set for life.
half my paycheck goes into the lotto, half goes into the pokies.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
It can't fail.
Those pokies are called the CSGO unboxing
CS:GO
simulator.
Yeah. Time to buy
We
those.
love a bit of gambling.
Gotta unlock those loot boxes.
Valve decides whether I eat tonight.
I just need to earn this one skin. I can sell it for $700.
Please, sir, a crumb of a knife.
Crumb.
What can I buy for dinner with 18 blue skins?
A trade
You can
up
buy
contract.
half a French fry.
That's right.
Trade up contract. I got ramen noodles.
I actually had a really nice sweet potato fry today. They actually did it well. It was actually cut like proper French fries and actually had a crispy outside, not the sad fucking shit you usually get. So it was actually quite refreshing to find something different but nice.
Didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, no, I know, neither did I. That's why I'm mentioning it. Looks like it kept all the way up until, that power pack, so that's fine. We lost probably 3 minutes worth of work, Archie boy.
Okay, cool. Pretty sure I was just traveling.
Yep.
So.
I think something happened that we did and it actually killed it for a change, so. It's always
Probably Josh.
That was you.
Oh no, this thing's early access, buggy. I've got it running as stable as I can, but it is what it is.
Look, if something goes wrong, it's the host's fault.
Yeah, always. Diablo 4 tomorrow night, Archie boy.
Diablo 4.
Oh, does it release tomorrow?
Yeah, it actually releases tomorrow. I bought the standard edition early access, or whatever it was, Early install.
You know, I saw a billboard on the way to work today over the highway that said, "Welcome to Hell, Brisbane" or something like that.
Yeah.
So just normal Brisbane.
Yeah, I thought it was a council sign.
Council sign. What's going on?
They're just
with you, mate?
informing
Just about
travellers
I'm
of what
just
to
about to head
expect.
off, bruv. How are you?
Don't get your hopes up too high. It's Brisbane.
Good old Brizzy. Nah, Brisbane's alright.
Yeah, Brisbane's fine.
Better than the Gold Coast.
Oh, I've never been to the Gold Coast, and I don't know if I want.
It's shit. It's shit.
Just a whole heap of drunk people. Just
Yeah, it's the
having-
meth capital of the world.
Just mating on the beach like fucking turtles and shit, you know.
Oh yeah, the druggies spawn in nests.
Do you remember when Mr. What was our legal studies teacher's name?
Mr. Hennessy.
Yeah, saw the two hobos on the beach.
Anytime you want to come down for a visit down south in Melbourne, Webby, you're welcome. I'll definitely catch up. Caught up with Prof when he was down here last.
Buying like butane and like hundreds of kilos of fertilizer.
You get flagged for that shit.
He was like,
oh boy.
like watching the guy walk past, and he's like,
You get flagged for that shit.
oh yeah.
Anyway, lads.
And he got his
enjoy your
girlfriend
night.
deported.
I'm gonna disappear, so
Adios.
Alright, no worries.
it was nice talking to you. Feel free to join us again if you ever see us lurking around here.
Yes. We
Take
will
it
easy.
need to bully Josh, man.
See you, Archie boy. I'll play with you soon. Don't worry.
By crap.
Word pun intended. Can't really take holidays at the moment. Yeah, I know what it's like. I got a tiny human myself, so I know exactly what that's like. But yeah, we just finished a round of Satisfactory there, where we I built a really efficient fuel generator system. It's going to generate 8 gigawatts of power when I'm done, and I could probably double it to 16 quite easily without changing much. So it'd be cool to if you do catch me sometime hanging around on it. Yeah, feel free to hit me up. I'll show you all the stuff and run you through. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to hop off now because again, you know, single dad life. That's thought you were with someone. I have a wife, so it's not single dad life. Anyway, brother, I'm going to hit the hay. So you take it easy and see you soon. I'll probably be on tomorrow for Diablo. I don't know if you have Diablo or anything, but I was going to play with Aussie and whoever else. I didn't really care. Talk later, champion. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Bang. Oh yes! Reverse cannon!
It's the calm before the storm.
Yes!
Not like this. Not like this.
Look at the size of that jar. If I owned that thing would have expired. Oh my fucking god!
Bad, but here we go.
Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now.
Got it!
Got it!
Nice! Fucking shot, dude! Great shot, Crash.
Thank you.
Perfect shot.
That was. Oh, it's gone up my nose.
Can you hear the sound?
Yep. Fucking get by.
That ship is so quickly.
I love it. I know, man. Oh, this one's like wood, man. I'll tell you what, though. This is. After tonight, I will not have worms, people. I will not have worms. I'm out of bullets. Fuck. Oh. Hey, Ant, get out of the way. I got a keg. I said get out of the way. I had a keg. I counted 5.
Clipping that.
Can you This
is bad. Yep, it actually feels like wood. Feels like I'm chewing into wood. I'm only at half and I get it. Oh, shiver me timbers. This is crazy, boys. Not the cannon! Shoot them on the cannon! Oh, whoops. Because I've got a fucking bwang you, Rip! I've got bwang you, man!
I don't think people pick
Oh.
up on more things.
God did not agree.
They go, oh, this one's shit compared to this one. Though.
I am on fire.
You can appreciate a little bit.
What the fuck?
God shot, motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Clip that. That was insane.
What the fuck?
That lag.
Oh, look at that park job, Mickey. Let's go. That was sick.